Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Alex Perez, and this is your weekly fishing report. But before we get started, let me tell you guys about our annual, customer appreciation sales event, which is this Saturday, November 3rd. The craziest sales, sale that we have all year here. Anything from fishing, hunting, anything, pretty much everything has some sort of discount in the store. Now, some of the hot sales right now from the fishing side is squalls, combos, squall 30 level 1 combos to be specific. Normally $179.99, going to be brought down to $139.99. There's also a sale going on Savage 220 rifles, so if you want some of that for a Christmas present or anything like that, make sure you come in and check that out. There's going to be rebates on that. Also, anything else besides that, there's going to be some percentages off lures, 10% off reels, 15% off rods, 15% off combos, and then also if you have any reels that need to be spooled with fresh new braid or mono, there's going to be 60% off our bulk line spooling for that day only, and that's Saturday, November 3rd. Make sure you come in, check us out, and there's going to be a whiskey tasting that day also in store, and you also have a chance to win a $1,500 shopping spree. So check our website for more details on that, and let's get started with your fishing report. Alright, so let's talk about our fishing for rockfish right now, which is what everybody seems to wanting to do and whatnot. So everything's going to be pretty much really good anywhere from the South River and south. We said the last week is still the same story, not meaning that there's no fish on the northern side, anywhere from the South River north, but there's less fish. So if you're in the Indianapolis, Baltimore area here, some of the hot spots are going to be the Patapsco River from 695 inside the Inner Harbor. Any of the hot water discharges there are going to be holding fish. Keep getting reports of fish anywhere from the mid-teens all the way up to 28, 29, a couple 30-inch fish. Nothing too crazy, but there are good amounts of fish in there. Topwater lures, subsurface plugs, any kind of jigs. As long as you find them, you're going to catch them there. So check out any of the shoreline structures for topwater, and also some of the hot water discharges around the power plant there. Inside the Chester, there's been some guys catching a few fish on topwater and some guys trolling the edges there. Eastern Bay has been one of the hottest spots, pretty much anywhere on the mouth of Eastern Bay. Breaking fish, mixed size of fish there, anywhere from the mouth to Poplar Island, and you're going to be able to catch them with topwater subsurface lures there. Trolling wise, it's been pretty much focused on deeper water, anywhere from 30 to 45, even deeper, foot of water. Hot colors, those two guys, holographic green, holographic lime truce. That's going to be the hot colors that everybody's been using this past week. Of course, doesn't mean that the regular white and chartreuse won't catch them, but you might want to give those a try. We have them here in stock, so make sure you come in and get some of those. Put those on tandems, umbrellas. Make sure your lures are on the right water depth. Now, if you're trying to get to the hot areas, anywhere from in front of Chesapeake Beach, trolling is going to be the answer. That's where most of the charter boat guys have been heading right now, catching good sized fish on the tandems and umbrella rigs. And like I said, those colors that I showed you are going to be the best bet right now. If you're trying to do some light tackle, drift along the channel edges there. 6 or 7 inch baits are like BKDs are going to be great. Also, the striper snipers have been producing now, since some guys have been bouncing them on the bottom. You don't need to snap jig them, you just kind of bounce them and reel them in, and they have plenty in action. Anywhere from the small size to the 10 inch is going to produce some fish. Make sure you put a skirt on your jig, and that's going to work pretty good. Also, if you're fishing breaking fish now, these little bunker spoons or metals are actually going to work really good since they have a lot of action as they fall down. That's some of the best two colors there. The gold and the chartreuse are going to be really good once you find breaking fish and you're trying to get underneath them. Great action on those. Chrisfield, a lot of fish down there and shallow around the islands. Potomac, anywhere in the Potomac, there's been a lot of reports of fish, around Point Lookout and Piney Point, Tucson River, out to Cove Point. That's been, you know, the hot area there too, around the gas stocks. Trolling, jigging, whatever you want to do, they're there. Good quality size fish down there, probably mid-20s to mid-30s. That's going to be your good quality size fish that we have going on down there. Now, perch, you're going to have to go a little bit deeper. Hackett's is one of the spots here. The Bay Bridge pilings are also going to be really good for perch, and also if you're fishing the Bay Bridge pilings, you know, you can live line some perch, but you can also live line eels. Eels have been producing fish. You rig them a little bit different, but they work. You know, you could drift them through there on the bottom, or just like you do spot, and they work really good. So make sure you got, you know, you give the eels a try just to see if, you know, you catch some bigger size fish with those. Now, options besides that, you know, besides your rock fishing, if you're in this area and you can't find rockfish, you can always go inside the creeks, Magothy, Severn, Patapsco, Chester River, all those areas, and you can go, you know, catch some panfish. Yellow perch are starting to get more active right now. Pickerel, they're not panfish, but they're going to be active in the same areas. You might find some little white perch in some of the areas up north around Middle River. You might find some crappie. So give those guys a try. You know, little slip bobber like that with a little shad dart. I like the hot skirts here with a little bull minnow there. They will catch you fish essentially around the creek areas, and you want to go to the upper part of the rivers like the Magothy, the upper part, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find some pickerel and some yellow perch, and same thing for the Severn River. If you're not into the whole live bait thing, perch pounders, they're not just for perch. They're going to catch you yellow perch, pickerel, little bass, anything like that. They just don't catch perch, they catch everything pretty much. This guy here, the little silver buddy, classic, everybody uses it. You can use that for trout, perch, anything like that. You just reel it in, it's like a little rattle trap but a lot smaller, and that works great. Also, some other things, make sure you check out the Maryland DNR website. There's trout stockings going on right now, so you know, if it's too windy out there to go and your kids want to go fishing, make sure you go out there and, you know, check the stocking schedule so you can see where they are stocking fish this week. I know they're doing that fall stocking right now, so that's going to be your best bet if you're not trying to, you know, go anywhere and stay in line or, you know, inland pretty much and catch some fish. Power bait for those, corn, any kind of, you know, gulp bait will probably work for the trout, or little inline spinners like the Meps and the rooster tails are going to be great. Ocean City fishing, a lot of snapper blues on the surf, mixed in with kingfish. Haven't heard much of the rockfish migration from up north. Most of these fish are just getting to the midsection of New Jersey, so that's probably not going to happen until like the first week of December. And let's see, you know, if we get good numbers of them coming in this year. But a couple things. Sean Kimber's new book about pan fishing. Remember, this is the great time of the year to just not go, like, you know, if you don't want to go rock fishing, plenty of areas to go here, and this is the right thing to read right now. Make sure you check it out. We have plenty of them in stock in the store. All of our copies are signed by him, so make sure you come in, grab one, you know, read, learn a little bit about our area. And you know, something, you know, your plan B in case, you know, you want to get out there and you don't want to go out and, you know, go rock fishing. So make sure you come in, check out our sales event this weekend. Great prices, you know, on a lot of things. Make sure you come in, and you might be the winner of $1,500 bucks. So you guys have a good one, and tight lines.